My name is Phil, and I'm owner of Chura's Photography here in Hampton Falls. As you can see, we're in our studio with the backdrops and lights, cameras. What I'd like to do is to take you behind the scenes and introduce to you some of the people that made Chura's Photography what it is today.
Hold on just a second there. There. Hi, I'm John C. Brown, and I'm head of the video production department here at Chura's Photography, and I was just planning my editing schedule for the next 2 weeks, and I tell you, it's not easy. Thinking about when the machines will be free, when I'll be able to use them for editing, when we'll need them for a wedding. It's pretty overwhelming at times. But I don't need to tell you about the difficulties in planning something. You're planning the most important day of your life, your wedding day. I mean, that's not overwhelming. I don't know what is. I'm not going to tell you about our experience and our quality because they speak for themselves. What I want to do is introduce you to the people behind the scenes, people you don't usually get to see, and let you meet the Chura's Photography family. And believe it or not, I think the best place to do this is outside. So follow me. Oh, and grab a jacket. It's a little chilly. The first thing you'll notice about Chura's Photography is that it's a house. It's not in a glossy office building. It's not a small space in some industrial park. It's a house. More importantly, it's a home. And just like in any home, there's a family. We may not be related by blood ties, but Phil acts as the dad, telling us when we're doing right, when we're doing wrong, keeping us all in line. And Gene keeps Phil in line. And then there's the kids, older brothers like Larry, and younger guys like Patty and Eric. And just like in any family, the kids challenge mom and dad with new ideas and new directions to take. But dad always has the last word, because Phil is a professional, literally. Phil received his certification from the Professional Photographers Association of America in 1992. And through him, we all maintain a high level of perfection. But we're still small enough to offer that personal touch, which is so important in photography. But that personal touch does come with a price, and that price is time. As you'll see later, there are a number of steps involved in making sure that the photographs you receive are simply the best.
How can you put a price tag on memories? It's next to impossible, right? But even in my own instance, and photographs we've taken years ago, people are coming back and saying, wow, you know, you were right. You know, we still treasure our album as much, maybe even more now than we did 20 years ago, because when we look at it, remember all that excitement we had on that wedding day, and you helped create it for us.
But a lot of people, I'm sure, think that your photographer goes to your wedding, he takes the pictures and gets them developed, and there's your album. But there's a whole lot more work that goes into making someone's wedding album come out the way it does. I'll have no idea when I pull in the driveway what I'm going to be doing on any particular day. I could be cropping negatives for wedding orders, stuff like that, and I'm always learning. And of course it helps a great deal working around here. I can't help but pick up new tips on how I can improve my own ability. It just feels good.
Well, I did one album, and I knew, well, the couple that got married, I knew the bride's brother, and so, you know, I thought that was kind of neat for me because I knew the people. And then I was working at my other job, and I saw the couple walk by, and I knew that I recognized them, and I realized that I did their album, so I went up and I said, I did your wedding album, and they said, oh, the pictures came out so great, and that made me feel really good to know that they liked them and that they thought I did a good job.
But of course, photography isn't the only thing we do here at Chura's. We also do some very special things, like Reflections. Reflections is a multimedia presentation that you, the wedding couple, give to your parents at the reception. Through music and photographs, your wedding guests are treated to an extra celebration of your love and the beginning of your lives together. And your parents will just melt. Well, that all sounds great when we talk about it, but, well, we're biased because we work here. And I'm one step ahead of you. I'd like you to meet an actual couple who have had their photographs taken by us and hear what they have to say about Chura's Photography.
Usually you get skeptical all the time with going into places because they try to say that they're trying to be nice and stuff, but it's true here because he always tries to talk to us at a personal level rather than just saying, so, well, okay, this is what we're going to do for pictures and leave. Well, sometimes we stay here 15 minutes extra and we'll be talking about things, and his wife comes down to talk with us. It's a personal touch. He has that personal touch.
Most of the comments people had to do with really the photographers. I mean, they felt they were very professional about what they did. They were very discreet about what they did. They weren't like in the way. As far as what I saw, you know, I really felt his work was the best that I had seen. The prices were all, you know, very comparable to anything else that I had seen.
And the
again,
added bonuses,
yeah, there were a
even
lot
makes
of
it even better.
extras that we just either didn't feel we could afford, or we weren't sure that he really helped us out with. When it came to putting our album together and he told us what was involved, we were like, there's no way we have a clue as to what we want to do. And he really helped us know how to do that. And his wife makes awesome hot chocolate.
Yeah.
Because I personally want to know each of our clients, and if it got any larger, then I would be losing something, and I don't want to do that.
And that is Chura's photography. Now, if you have any questions at all about anything you've seen or want more detailed information, just ask Phil. That's what he's here for. So relax and have fun, and let us do all the work.
That was in 1995. What I'd like to do now is introduce to you a bride and her mother who recently picked up their wedding photographs, and let them tell you what they think of Chura's photography.
Oh, it's fabulous.
Nice.
I loved it. Yeah. It was more than what I ever thought, you know, you were going to do. It was fabulous. It captured all the moments, you know, all over again.
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah.
I got to see what everybody else was doing when I wasn't there and stuff, you know, what was going on.
And the colors and the pictures were beautiful. Yeah. I think every picture was perfect. Every single picture.
A few things have changed, but one of the things that hasn't changed is our commitment to you to give you absolutely the best in photography services.